Okay, for this one, you want to have your roots as -4 and +2. Bring that a wee touch, a wee bit too close. Your y-intercept is going to be 0, -8, so down there. And your turning point is actually going to be -1, 9, -9, sorry. Okay, so if you draw that and up like that, it's not a great parabola. It maybe would not get pass marks, maybe need a wee bit more curved there. I'm not really happy with that one either, but that will do just now. Maybe just make it a bit more tidy. Mine's a wee bit messy there. Again, turning point, you would find halfway between the roots. So you do -4, -3, -2, -1, 0, 1 and 2. There's your x coordinate, sub it in to get -9. Your roots, you're just solving that equation. Okay, what happens when we've got one that needs factorised? Well, first thing is that we're going to find, well, it's happy still because we've got a positive x squared. So it's going to look like that. Roots, this time, x squared minus 2x minus 3 equals 0. X minus 3, x plus 1 equals 0. So x equals 3 and x equals -1. That's the only difference here. The rest of this is going to be the same. So I am going to find the y-intercept. So that is when x equals 0. Now you can use this version or you can use that version. Either's fine. I'm going to use that one just to show you. 0 squared, so obviously x is 0. Minus 2 lots of 0 minus 3, which is -3. So the y-intercept is 0, -3. I better add in the roots here, sorry. 3, 0, -1, 0. The turning point, so you can go halfway between the roots. Okay, so get -1, 0, 1, 2 and 3. So the middle numbers, x is 1, so x equals 1. So y equals, now again you can use that or that, we'll just stick with that one. 1 squared minus 2 lots of 1 minus 3, which is -4. So the turning point's 1, -4. What you could do is alternatively, so that's method 1. Method 2, you can complete the square. So you would do y equals x minus 1 squared minus 1 minus 3, which is x minus 1 squared minus 4, which gives you a turning point of 1, -4 as well. It is totally up to you which one you prefer. Choose. So then your sketch at the end, you've got your x, you've got your y, we'll put the points on, you've got 3, 0, you've got -1, 0, you have got 0, -3, and you've got 1, -4. And again, just a wee picture to join all of them up. And that's you got that one as well. Okay, let's look at, we'll leave that one just now. If you want to have a go at that, feel free. I'll let you pause the video and I'll do a quick solution for it. Okay, the graph here is going to be, the roots are going to be 5, 0 and -1, 0 when you factorise. The y-intercept is going to be 0, -5, and your turning point is going to be 2, -9. And then when you draw that, again, go through all the points, and that's probably the best one I've drawn. Right, let's look at a wee example of interpreting. So, here's a graph. Find the coordinates of A and B. Right, the first thing we need to identify here, so we've got an equation, y equals x squared minus 2x minus 3. A and B are roots. Okay, they are roots. How do I find the roots? I set this equation equal to 0. So part A, x squared minus 2x minus 3 equals 0. I'm going to factorise x minus 3, x plus 1 equals 0. So x is 3, x is -1. one thing we need to be careful is A is obviously negative 1, 0. It's asking for coordinates. And B is 3, 0. Okay, write down the equation of the axis symmetry. Remember, that is the x coordinate of the turning point. So there's two ways to go about doing it. With this form, you could do minus 1, 0, 1, 2, and 3 and see that the x coordinate's 1 that way. So you could state x equals 1. Or what you could do is complete the square. X minus 1 squared, take away 1, take away 3, and x minus 1 squared, take away 4. You could see that the turning point is 1 minus 4, and that number there, the 1, let me just re-highlight that, it's a bit rubbish colour, that number there is the coordinate, the axis symmetry. Okay, one more. Okay, the equation x squared minus 6x plus 8 can be written as this. So they've already factorised. Great, write down the roots. Okay, thank you very much. The roots are x equals 2 and x equals 4. Job done, 1 mark. Fantastic. Okay, state the coordinates of A, B and C. Right, I think this is a great 3 marks because you can straight away tell that B is going to be 2, 0, C is going to be 4, 0. That is, you got 1 of the marks. The other one, how do you find A? It's the y-intercept. So A is the y-intercept. I'm going to set x equals 0 in either of those equations. Doesn't really matter. Let's go for the first one. 0 squared minus 6 lots of 0 plus 8. Well, that is 8. If you did it in this one, you'd get 0 minus 2, which is negative 2. 0 minus 4 is negative 4. Negative 2 times negative 4 is 8. So 0, 8. So A is 0, 8. So mark 1, mark 2 for value, knowing how to do that, and mark 3 for the final coordinate. What is the equation of the axis symmetry? Well, like the other ones, it is the x coordinate of that turning point. You know, we don't even need to look at what the turning point is. Good practice, let's do it for practice. So the turning point, we've got 2, 3 and 4. Well, there's your x value, so the equation of the axis symmetry is x equals 3, but we may as well go and find the turning point. We've done half the work, so y equals 3 squared minus 6 lots of 3 plus 8. That is 9 plus 8, which is 17. Take away 18 is minus 1, so the turning point is actually 3, negative 1. You could find that out by completing the square as well, but that there is just additional, so you didn't need to do that, but it's good practice, and that's just 1 mark for that.